all started with some fun jazzy pieces for clarinet and piano that Martin wrote back when he was 17, which have still never been published, but are basically the reason that we both first met and became friends and started playing together as a duo.
The cat pieces are just 4 pieces about cat characters, and those characters were invented by my aunt, Ruth Sivens, who had made them up to tell her son when he was young, I think originally, but she decided to write them down and make a kind of collection of stories out of them. And I liked them so much I wanted to write pieces in response to 4 of the characters. I just wrote them because they seemed like a fun project, and I liked the characters and I responded musically to the particular characters. But thereafter I lost track of them, so I sort of forgot about them. They just gathered dust for many years.
I'd decided to study with Michael White at Trinity, and Michael had brought the pieces, copy of the handwritten parts along to one of my lessons, and I liked the light-hearted style of them and the fact that you could really get a sense of the characters behind the pieces when you played them. I'd already been playing them for quite a while before we met by chance when I was playing in the festival orchestra at Dartington International Summer School, and Martin was tutoring on the piano composition course.
That's right, yeah.
And it's the kind of place in Dartington where everybody sort of gathers in the bar, don't they?
Yeah, you meet everybody basically, and I think it's where a lot of connections are made that are taken forward into real life professionally afterwards as well.
Yeah.
And then she said, you wrote those cat pieces. I said, cat pieces? Oh, those cat pieces. It was very, very thrilling to hear that they'd been having a life of their own, and it was kind of touching as well because it took me back to those years when I was writing them and young, and Nadia's interpretation and projection of these particular characters is to me, it's spot on. It's exactly where I think they are in terms of their musical personalities.
The Backs was definitely an obvious choice for me. It's been a big favourite of mine for a long time. So there's a real element of mysticism to all of his pieces. The Ireland is just one of the masterpieces for clarinet and piano in the repertoire. It's very virtuosic for both instruments, as much for piano as for clarinet.
It certainly is.
And then the Horowitz is fun and jazzy and light-hearted, and the middle movement is just, I think, one of the most beautiful pieces of writing for the clarinet.